And where is there a little bit of room to be acceptant of the present? Knowing that it can change at any time. So bring your hands to your heart. Set that intention for this, embracing the present situation and life. And then nod your head towards your heart, knowing, and so it is. And release the hands. Let's come to our knees. Let the knees go wide and the big toes touch. And allow the arms to go forward and melting the heart towards the earth. And I would like you to bring the thumbs and the index fingers together, creating this beautiful connection of a triangle right above the crown of your head, on the ground, on the mat. And then keep rooting that down. And I'm not asking you this lightly, or anyone for that matter, to embrace what is. It's just as hard for me too, and sometimes I have to come back to basics and remember all the good that is, even if there's one or a couple of things that are not as I wish they were. Yes, we are humans, and we are perfectly imperfect, right? So, and yet we sometimes get so dissatisfied with what is, wishing that it wasn't so, or asking, why me? So today I invite you, and I might invite anyone that will watch this video in the future, to ask or to accept and embrace it as being perfect the way it is, or whatever there is to learn or heal. To heal, they say, we must feel to heal. Boy, lately there's a lot to be felt. Let's take 5 more breaths here in child's posture. Slowly make your way up. And sometimes, in order to embrace, we must surrender our heart. So take a bolster or pillow or blocks and put them right under your spine, preferably the whole length of the spine, and then allow your back to drape over top of it, keeping the sits bones on the ground. Letting the head come down, and then open your arms wide. Let your legs be wider than the mat, or as wide as the mat. And volunteer your heart to the spirits, to the divine, to the source, to God. Make yourself vulnerable. Nice, long breath, filling the lungs, nourishing your cells, finding the softness. Maybe you bring your elbows a little bit in, so your Elbows are not levitating above the ground. Create softness in this posture while allowing your heart to be open. Five more breaths. Inhale, bring your feet to the ground. Bring your hands next to your hips. And with your core strength and your arm strength, push yourself up. Then allow the legs to be long for a moment, folding forward, coming into what's called the caterpillar. I like to put blocks under my hands here or my wrists. Move the flesh away so you're sitting truly on your sit bones. And now that we're open to heart, we lengthen the spine in a forward fold. Again, find that softness in your legs by slightly bending them. If this is too intense, you can roll a blanket under those kneecaps and make it a little bit more accessible and a softer forward fold. And then be here. I'm going to set the time. Keep folding forward. Maybe you can go a little bit deeper. Find that new edge. Inhale, slide your body back up to seated position. Slide your hands behind you, lift your heart. Shake those feet left to right. And then draw that right foot in. And we're going to come to a seated position of twist and hip compression. This is called half shoelace. So we're crossing that right knee over the left as best as you can. Option is to roll a blanket under that left knee. So first we're going to look to the right and twist a little bit to the right while that right knee is across that left knee. Left foot will not be flexed. So simply twist as you're compressing that right hip flexor rather. I like to use blocks under my hands here or anything to lift up those hands. And then for the remainder of the time, 2 minutes, we will fold straight forward. Again, option is to use blocks under your wrists or just let the hands come down to the earth. Try not to hold any tension here in the arms. Keep that right knee tucked over. That right foot is towards the left side of that hip. And remain still. Slowly come back up. Uncross that right leg from the left. Straighten both legs out. Give them a shake up and down perhaps. Maybe feet on the ground and windshield wiper. Keeping the heart open and the shoulders back. And then let's do the other side. So right leg goes long. Left leg crosses over. And notice that this side is more challenged. Perhaps this side, the hip is a little tighter. So first we're going to set up for a twist. We're looking to the left, while the left leg is crossed over the right thigh. Those shoulders are relaxed, and the right foot is unflexed. And then inhale, come across the front of the leg. Going straight forward, folding as best as you can, elongating the spine and the back of the leg. Inhale, slowly rise. Uncross that left leg this time. Again, shake those legs out. Sit up tall, move the flesh away from your sits bone again. And then look to the right. Back to center. Inhale, exhale to the left. Back to center. So while we twisted the lower body, let's twist the upper body with this beautiful seated upper body twist. It's called deer posture, actually. I like to refer to it as the mermaid posture. So right leg goes behind, left foot in front of the right side. How far you want to kick that right foot away from your boot is up to you, as long as you can sit nice and stable here with as much of the sits bones on the ground as possible. Then you turn your body to the left. I'll set the timer. Then look either away from your knees or in the direction of the knees. It's up to you. And sometimes we have to do half and half, depending what the neck is doing how much the neck is talking to you today. Inhale, bring your nose straight down to the bolster or pillow, and then push yourself up with the strength of your arms. Bring the legs out forward, and then sit up tall for a moment, taking your time after this deep twist. You want to get dizzy, and then look down and roll your head left to right, just to loosen up any potential tension in the neck. Take a nice deep breath in, roll the shoulders back and release. And then let's do the other side. So bring the tool that you use to move into this beautiful mermaid twist. Bring it to your right hip, and then we'll twist on the other side. And notice how this twist shows up in your body. Inhale, bring the nose back to center. Hands on the shoulders, push yourself up. Move the bolster out of the way and then make your way straight onto your back and bring the knees into the chest. Gently roll the head left, right, left to right. Bring both feet on the ground. Find a block and bring the block under your sacrum for a bit of a back bend here. It's gentle. Arms come out like a goalpost. And then allow that whole midsection, your sacrum, to sink deeply into the block. So heart is still open. Your feet are touching the earth. And your sacrum is sinking in to support. Staying present to what the intention is that you set at the beginning of class. Take one more breath here. And then the next inhale after that. Bring the hands next to your body and lift your hips up and slide the block out. Beautiful. Straighten the legs for a moment, stretch the whole body. Super nice and long. Wiggle those feet left to right. And then let's open the side body. Move your body to the right of the mat. We're going to move into Vanasana. Left leg goes out. Right leg crosses over or aligns with the left leg. And then we move the right arm over to the left, turning the head to the left. And if you need a little bit of support under that right elbow, I would suggest a pillow or a blanket. If the shoulders are tight. So we're not pulling or forcing that arm to come over. We're simply holding on to that right wrist or that right hand and allow it to move as much back as it needs to. We're opening the right side body from the right armpit to the right ankle. Opening and increasing space in the intercostal muscles. Inhale, slowly release here. Bring the body back to the center. Align the arms alongside your body, feet on the ground. And just pause here for a moment, experiencing the difference between the right side, the left side. Again, option is to roll the head left to right. Take a nice deep breath and a cleansing breath out. And then move your body to the left. Straighten the legs. Right leg slides over, left leg either crosses or aligns. Bring the arms overhead and move that left arm over to the right, gazing over the right elbow. Inhale, release here. Feet on the ground, align the body straight up. Looking at the ceiling, option is to roll that head left and right again. Bring your knees into the chest, give yourself a nice big hug. And then find a happy baby here for about a minute. Putting the back flat on the ground and pulling your knees close to your elbows. Head is straight. And then release. Bring the left foot or the left leg long on the ground. Right knee is in the chest, nose to the knee for a breath or two. Then we're going to bring that right leg across the body for a supine spinal twist. Align the left hip with the ground. Right knee is being supported by a block or cushion or bolster. Right arm peels out to the right. Inhale back to center. Untwist. Bring both knees back into the chest. Let the right leg go long. And then let's bring the left leg across the body for the other side. Now back to center. Knees in the facing the ceiling, and then bring the knees into the chest. Lift your nose to the knees. Give yourself a nice hug and maybe rock and roll left to right. Maybe one more time, straight legs in the air. Body, actually it's the first time legs straight in the air. Body, upper body is straight on the floor. Point and flex, roll the ankles. And then make your way to your final posture. It's Shavasana. Very restorative as the knees are lying on a cushion or bolster. It helps the back to be not quite as arched. Feels very supportive. And then let your hands fall open and the arms are alongside your body. Let it all go. Discover inspiration points. Sometimes we become so caught up in the daily grind that we forget how much beauty and inspiration our world offers. Forget about the power of inspiration. My favorite inspiration point is Colorado. It's a small stand next to the Royal Gorge Bridge, the highest suspension bridge in the world. The stand overlooks the gorge, offering a magnificent overview of canyons, mountains, peaks, and plants. In Bryce Canyon, the place called Inspiration Point overlooks massive canyons. From that vantage point, you can see delicately shaped spirals in the orange iron color, so prominent in the canyon, surrounded by the lighter sandstone and sulfur peaks. What inspires you? Discover inspiration points, those places of the spirit from which you can see more. See more clearly, see more beautifully. Spend time taking in a grander view of life. See how calming and inspiring it is. See how you return to life with vigor, enthusiasm, and passion. Visit places that invigorate your soul, help you see the larger picture. Find places in your home, your community, your state. Look for that place in yourself, that sacred inspiration point within you, where your soul and heart see the larger picture, where you and your ideas come to life, where the larger picture, where you and your ideas come to life, where you make the connection between your soul and the world around you. Seek the power of inspiration. Inspiration points abound. Open up, look around. When you seek inspiration, it will come find you. So take another moment here. And then begin wiggling your toes and your fingers. And then roll over to one side. And then come sit up. Let's bring the hands together at the heart. Know that we can find any inspiration point that we desire from within us. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. From my heart to yours. Namaste.